Okay, yeah, we can do a little bit of one way.
All right,
And so it's just a tricky one. I heard this one with a lot of tricky words. So if I misplace something, just we'll figure it out.
That's right, Key.
There's only one way to get it, one way to keep it, one way to show it, one way to seek it, one way to know it, and one way to praise His name. Only one way to give it, one way to sing it, one way to live it, one way to speak it, one way, and that way is with all of your heart. This world is full of tricks and potions, quick fix methods and silly notions of how to make a life worth living again. They say take a little this, do a little that, save a little bit, give a little back, but I know you'll find it if you'll only do one thing. There's only one way to get it, one way to keep it, one way to show it, one way to seek it, one way to know it, and one way to praise His name. Only one way to give it, one way to sing it, one way to live it, one way to speak it, one way, and that way is with all of your heart. I don't know about what you believe, but I'm trying to say, just don't be deceived by this world and all the promises she makes. You can take a little this, do a little that, but let me tell you, you'll come up flat out of love, 'cause this life ain't guaranteed. There's only one way to get it, one way to keep it, one way to show it, one way to seek it, one way to know it, and one way to praise His name. Only one way to give it, one way to sing it, one way to live it, one way to speak it, one way, and that way is with all of your heart. One way, and that way is with all your heart. Oh yeah.
And the way Russ Taff sang on that record, we were doing a Gaither video, and I was going to the bathroom. He said, hey, man.
Well, first of all, this little girl right here, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, long in those years, Russ Taff was always on my record player or my 8-track.
Yes.
Okay? So I'm
And then I
a
made it
huge,
through.
huge fan.
In 1984, I was a bass guitar player for the Singing American. Michael English was the lead singer. So Michael introduced me to Russ's music when that, what's that song I like so much that he does? Jesus, Jesus. What's that song he does? Oh, come on, help me remember the name of that. But Russ said, Jesus, Jesus, yeah. I don't know if he opens it, how Russ does that. But Russ is, anyway, Michael English.
Russ is just cool.
And Michael introduced me to Russ music, and I didn't know it. And so when I finally got to meet him in the Gaither video, Sheri and I both were starstruck. So I was going to the bathroom. He said, man, would you mind getting me a cup of coffee? He had a coffee mug. It's like camouflage, so nobody could tell that he was drinking coffee. So I go down there, and I fill his coffee mug up and bring it back to him. He said, man, just let me know whatever I can do for you. I said, my wife is the biggest fan, and she wants you to sing on her record. And he came and sang on our record for a cup of coffee.
So he
That's
did.
a pretty good deal.
That was a really good deal for us.
We probably owe Russ for that.
Well, after that,
I think we tried to pay
what's
him.
funny is we seriously, we did the song, and I looked at Jeff and I said, yeah, me and Russ, we're just like that.
Yes.
And honest to goodness, after that, we started traveling with him every weekend for about 10 years. And I'll never forget this, and I even reminded him of it a couple of weeks ago. We were talking to him. He texted me the morning after I found out I had breast cancer. And he texted me and he said, I just wanted you to know. I'm going to cry. I just wanted you to know that I was walking today and I've been talking to Jesus. And he said, you're going to be fine. It was a really sweet thing for a really good friend to do. And I could not love he and Tori anymore. Incredible, incredible people.